Alright, here we are on the side of the road in Hamburg, whatever you call it. Yeah, these things on my face do not look good. It's crazy. I found this cross and I put it on and they started just opening up. I don't understand it. They've been there for years. I had surgery on them. And yeah, fucking crazy. They hurt like a motherfucker. Fucking makes me look like Frankenstein or something. How many of you think I'm going to get arrested for sponge bathing on the side of the road in a Ford Power Boost? That'll be interesting. Let's see. I don't really think I'm going to get arrested. It'll just be interesting. I might, though. Who knows? I mean, whatever. Right? I mean, if you want to watch me sponge bath, you're weirder than I am. That's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah, I don't know what to say if you want to watch me sponge bath. Jesus, there's something wrong with this world. But, you know, I'll do the top half and then probably do the bottom half. You know, I'll leave my underwear on, keep it appropriate for the children and everything, you know. Something like that. You know, get a little Indian head bobble, you know. Nothing like a stoic sponge bath on the side of the road. Powered by Ford, the real man's truck. I was driving a Toyota before. It's in the name. Toyota. Yeah. Ridiculous. I mean, it ran great. No, it ran forever, but it ran like shit forever. What are you gonna do? Alright, I got my, once was my stoic shit bucket, has now become my stoic bathing bucket, which is hilarious. And of course someone pulls in right as I'm about to wash up, even better. That is freaking hilarious. That's alright. Like a woman. I don't know what she's doing. There, really. Not my problem. I'm tired, honestly. Oh, come on, Ty. You're alright, dude. Hold on. Hold on. I'm not that dirty. Come on, dude. Sai, come on, dude. Come on, Sai, come on. We're trying to protect our house. You're a good boy, protect our house, huh? I mean, it's a little dirty. Not too bad. Oh, come on, Sai. You're right, dude. You're alright. Alright, let's do it quick. That way no one harasses me. Ugh. That way no one bothers me. Oh, I mean, I don't really care, actually. It's kind of amusing. I would just tell them what I was doing. Yeah, I'm taking a nice, relaxing sponge bath. They're on the side of the road here. Not my problem. Don't want to waste any water. Give it a good squeeze, you know? Yeah, nice relaxing sponge bath on the side of the road in Hamburg, New Hampshire. Fucking weird, man, but you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? Life sometimes throws you curveballs, and you got a tick earlier right there. Fucking little asshole. I hate fucking ticks. Oh, luckily I got it off. Tried to reach all the way back, but luckily my yoga training, I can get almost my whole back. Oh, come on, dude. I know, I'm a weirdo. I could have just done this in a gas station. But what's the fun in that? What is the fun in that, people? I mean, shit, if you're going to be homeless in a truck, you may as well have fun with it. I mean, actually, I'm kind of having fun. What are you going to do? Probably the longest sponge bath I've ever taken. Yeah. That wasn't so bad. Chilly though. I think it's like 40 degrees out. Ugh. It's good for you though. I had 5-minute sponge bath. It did my upper half. What the hell? How long are you, dude? Can't sponge bath any quicker? Christ. I'm trying to get out of here. I got places to go, things to do. Fucking weird one, aren't ya? Let's add some hot water to that. Boil me up some more water in my little kettle over here. Sponge bath got cold. That's fucking funny. That is some funny shit. My sponge bath got cold. Hey Martha, will you warm up my sponge bath? At least I can entertain myself. I don't need people. People honestly, yeah, I don't know. I used to be super like needing to be around people perpetually, but not anymore. Honestly, I find myself more interesting to talk to than most people. That may sound totally nuts, but whatever. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, right? I find it amusing. There goes the Amazon people, Amazon Prime. Slaves. I mean, I'm a slave too, but at least I'm just like doing my own thing, kind of. That's the thing, is like we've created a system where you can't be anywhere for free. I mean, I could be here for free, but the cops will come knock on my window and I'm okay or whatever. They're nice guys. It's hard. I mean, Walmart parking lot is one of the most friendly places in America. That is messed up, people. We should probably reevaluate like some of our social norms. Yeah. All right, boiling me up some nice warm bath water. Need some clean socks too. I had a pair somewhere. I mean, I got a bunch of pairs somewhere. Oh, these are clean. Whatever, I put them on this morning. You know, I probably could go find some place to stay, or people, you know, like I have friends, and it's just, I don't want to be around people, honestly. I mean, not really anyone I know right now. It's just nice to have some time in my own head without any influence from the world. Ah, it's too hot. Ow! It'll cool down. Ooh, hot. I know, it's so funny. It's so strange, isn't it? You're a weird dude, aren't you, Mr. That's for sure. Yep. Good thing you always gotta make sure you have some like slip-on shoes if you're gonna take a nice interstate shower or whatever. Definitely prime ingredients. Take your socks off and all that, you know. Those are not clean. They don't smell clean. Yeah, I know. I mean, I could just go to a gas station, a laundromat, but like, what is the fun in that? I really like to just be self-reliant. Like, it's so crazy, but this Ford was one of the only ways I have ever, like, I didn't even know these existed. I went to test drive a truck. My old truck was breaking down, and this was sitting in the lot, so I was like, oh God, okay, cool, I'll test drive it. And I had no clue they were just gonna like loan me the money for it, which was amazing. I put no money down and literally just drove away in this and gave them my old Toyota, which was just like fucking so cool. I couldn't even believe it. And it was the only way I could figure out how to like get the economic wheel of injustice from just like finally I could gauge what I had to pay a month. I mean, for years it's just been like unpredictable rises with like rents or whatever. You know, someone wants to sell their house, you have to move. Like, it's really hard. And to me, I don't really want to be a renter. Like, it's not, I don't believe that housing was ever supposed to be a commodity where like people own it all and you have to like, I mean, it's the same thing as having lords and ladies and like a class system, you know? Like, why? Yeah, what, like, it should be illegal to own more than like 2 or 3 houses, I'd say. because it gets to the point where like one wealthy person can like move into a state and completely just change the entire landscape, you know. And it's, I mean, I have friends who've done that in Vermont. My good friend Tom is like a real estate developer and good guy, but at the same time it's like he's a huge part of that problem, and it's frustrating. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm just a weird person, but I don't really feel the need to have a house. Like a camper. That is a house to me. I don't need this fucking ridiculous American fucking lie. I mean, it's so funny because everyone thinks I'm crazy, but I think I'm the only one who sees it real. Like, there's the powers that be are so invested in keeping people in one location. Like my example, like I'm on an ADHD medication. So like if I move out of state, all of a sudden I have to like worry about where I'm going to get my meds, like what doctor, because of course my doctor's not going to keep prescribing it if I'm out of state, which they used to do during COVID. But then all of a sudden that's like a huge limitation to my mobility. And I think of like even a job is the same thing. A job is just like one of the ways they keep you pinned down unless you can figure out a way to get like mobile or like work, you know, off your computer or whatever, kind of for yourself, you know. But I don't know what this gigantic investment, I mean, I guess I do actually. It's to keep us docile and like contained, because if we're contained, we don't see what's going on around us in the surrounding states and towns, and know that like New Hampshire and New Jersey and everywhere else is not like Vermont. And I mean, Portland, Oregon, some places are, but Vermont is so small. That's the difference. Like Vermont, the entire, you know, the population of Vermont is probably not even as big as San Francisco. And I'm like just guessing, but that's probably, you know, somewhat true. Like Vermont is so small that it's a different effect because of it's like just, it's not even an effect. It's just, there should be enough resources to deal with that few people. But it's really their fault. Like it is Vermont's. Vermont created this system or this situation where they put all these people up in hotels for 4 years, and nobody wants to stay in a hotel and pay to like stay in a hotel full of homeless people. So all of a sudden our economy was completely destroyed, and in the process, all the homeowners and people who had like multiple units and stuff, especially in like Montpelier, all sold to corporations. It almost seems like nobody was paying attention, because I believe there's like a global phenomena that happened that I don't know, I'm gonna call it like COVID time-lapse syndrome, where like when you're under such extreme stress that all you can do is literally think about the next problem, you are faced with being forced to only be present. And if you're, you know, there's sayings of like be in the moment and all that, but through this I've learned you can like be too much in the moment, where the past and the present collide and there is only the moment. So like 4 years, in my case, 4 years passed, and it's like yesterday, just poof, gone. Like I have my father's ashes here. To me, he died the other day, and it was like 4 years ago. So I'm wondering, like, especially in Vermont, this is like a state that already had such little resources, because I mean, we have resources, but all of our resources come from out of state, and then they leave, and everyone in Vermont is like, you know, somewhat on the poverty level. So being on the poverty level, everyone in Vermont was put under such extreme stress that they were just perpetually dealing with the next emergency, unless they were a landlord and they had rentals and all of a sudden did Airbnb, and next thing you know they're all buying up all the other houses and doing more Airbnb, which, you know, it's just a reoccurring problem. Yeah, it's really frustrating. I mean, I'll be fine because I don't want a house, but I'll have to figure out how to get a permanent address with an RV. I'm thinking like probably Bennington, Vermont. It's like right on the border of New York. I felt a thread. I just want to make sure it wasn't a tick. I hate those things. But yeah, this was my only solution to like stopping the economic wheel from spinning out of control, because my landlord kept raising the rent. You know, it just, we need to step back and like reevaluate our society. I'm sponge bathing because I'm not gonna go pay $10 for a shower at the truck stop, even though I have $10. I just don't want to pay $10 for hot water. It's fucking ridiculous. I mean, yeah, and I'm paying for this water too from Walmart. $2 a gallon for water. If you don't have money, you can't even drink a glass of water. It's fucked up. And people tell me to get a job. It's like, you get a job. Einstein said definition of insanity was doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. I watch everyone I know get a job and be broke. So you get a job.